Tyson Verhelst could never stay away from the rink. Hitting the ice by the age of 3, Verhelst would beg his parents to let him on their backyard rink every day in the winter. So it's no surprise that Verhelst can be found here at Nicholas Sheeran Arena in Lethbridge 3 times a week. Hockey has been a part of Verhelst's life from his earliest memories, but even he couldn't have imagined the journey he would take to get here. Verhelst quickly emerged as one of the best young goalies in his hometown of Brandon, Manitoba. He played for the Brandon Wheat Kings traveling teams for nearly a decade.
I was fortunate enough to have a very strong season for that club, and at the end of the year I was rewarded with being drafted 58th overall in the Western Hockey League draft to the Spokane Chiefs.
It was in Neepawa, Manitoba, where Verhelst would start his junior career. When he was 16, he was the starting goalie for the MJHL's Neepawa Natives. It would also be where he suffered the first concussion of his career. That concussion would end Verhelst's season. He spent nearly 4 months recovering and then focused on training for Spokane's camp the next fall. He made the Chiefs roster the following season as a backup. 1 year later, he was their starter. That's when he got another concussion. Verhelst would go on to suffer 2 more concussions, 1 more in a game and 1 slipping while walking to the rink. That's when he knew his hockey career was over.
I wouldn't really talk to my parents, my family, my friends even. I was just in such a dark spot knowing that walking on a sidewalk ruined my hockey career.
Verhelst enrolled at Lethbridge College to pursue a career in policing. That's when he decided to join Hockey Alberta as a coach. Matt Weninger is the regional manager for Hockey Alberta. He says having young coaches with experience like Verhelst helps young goalies improve their game.
It's easy to sell that to them, to listen to those guys a little bit. And yeah, I think it's just fun getting the high energy guys out here that want to coach.
Verhelst remembers time with his own goalie coach and wanted to pay it forward.
I wanted to pass on my knowledge that I gained through him and just from playing the game to up-and-coming goaltenders that are going through the same stuff that I had to go through.
After he graduates from Lethbridge College this following spring, Verhelst says he'd like to continue coaching as long as his future career in policing will allow. He also says he'd like to give scouting a try after a few more years under his belt. For eNews,